Good, hello, and welcome to day 3. And today on our core focus exercises, we're working to improve the stability of your core, and that's going to be essential for better balance for us. We're going to engage in movements that challenge your core while enhancing overall stability and coordination. We're going to be working straight down onto the mat with some flexibility exercises just to move through, to mobilize the body a bit. And then we're going to be working directly into that core section with some planks, and then we're going to come up for some balance. So come and join me. Let's get going through this quick 20 minutes of core. Okay, straight down to the mat, and we're going to take care to mobilize through the spine as we roll down. Nice and easy, flex through the spine. You might feel a bit stiff. Soften the knees, it's fine. We don't need a hamstring stretch here. Drop the knees and walk the hands forward. So find your stability through your shoulders. Settle in, find the flat back, press down through the palms of the hands, and send the crown of the head away so you've got a nice alignment through the spine. From here, inhale. And then exhale, roll the head in, draw the tailbone in, inhale here. And exhale, roll back out. And this is one of my favorite go-to exercises. And it's safe, it can be done at any time. One minor challenge might be the wrists, in which case sometimes just placing the hands over the edge of a block or a cushion to open out the wrists can help. So we just want to find a mobility through the spine by drawing the tailbone underneath us, sending the head towards the tummy, and then roll back out, lengthening just a flat back. We'll work with the extension exercise later. We'll draw the tailbone in, draw the head in, inhale, and exhale, roll back out. So we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to lift the knees and send them to one side, through down onto your shoulder. And here you might need a head pillow to keep the alignment. Drop the shoulders, stack the shoulders, stack the hips, bring your heels in line with your tailbone. Here's our side-lying rotation. We're going to wake the obliques up and mobilize through the upper spine. So we take the arm up, drop the shoulder in for stability, press the knees down, rotate the rib cage, and then open out the arm. Inhale. Exhale, come back over. We've got 2 more. As we come up, stabilize, engage your obliques. So those muscles between your ribs and your hips need to be switched on to enable you to maintain a stable pelvis while we rotate the upper spine and feel the mobility through the rib cage that's attached to the upper spine. Using the obliques on your exhale to bring you back over. Let's go straight over to the other side. Find or directly on the hip, stack the knees, double arms in front, shoulders stacked. Bring the top arm up, stabilize the shoulder, rotate the rib cage, then open out the arm. Inhale and exhale. So this is a lovely warm-up exercise. It gets you to work with your breath and wakes up that rotation. And if you're feeling a bit stiff on one side, just give yourself a bit more time. Inhale up, stabilize, rotate, open out the arm, hold. Exhale all the way back over. So here we're going to turn onto our back. We want stability for the pelvis. Currently we have a gap underneath the back. We're in neutral. So we're going to shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips as you roll the tailbone away and pull down towards the mat. So we're short here. Hands down by your sides. Then we lift one leg to tabletop, then the other, and we're going to curl the upper body up and tap the toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back down. We'll go again. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're working through the front of the abdominals as we rectus abdominis and roll back down. Good. One more set. Drop the shoulders, lift from your chest bone and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rolling back down to bring the hands back down to your sides, lower the feet and return the pelvis to neutral. We're going back into imprint to find your rotation in tabletop. Pull those abdominals down and in, lift the legs, take the arms wide, stabilize the shoulders and the palms down, rotate onto your hip. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale over the other side. Return to the center. So your options here, if you're finding this too much of a challenge, to stay in imprint with the rotation, just take the feet down and rotate the knees to one side. But remembering that we're trying to trigger the abdominal muscles here, we're working your core. Find that rotation and the control. We've got one more each side. We rotate over, hold, exhale, center, and then over to the other side. And return. Bring the arms in, lower the feet, and release the imprint. We're coming over onto our side for a side plank. So here we're working really strong, stable muscles. We want to get that elbow directly underneath the shoulder. We want to ensure that the hip is underneath us and we're not rotated back. So we press the knees down, enabling us to use the core muscles radiating up from the knee into the hip. So those hip muscles into the abdominals underneath the body here. Essential that we press down through the elbow and engage the muscles underneath the arm here, so that we're not just focusing on the delts and the smaller muscles around the shoulders. We want the whole of the shoulder girdle to be working. So find that position that's comfortable. You might feel as though you're leaning out a little bit, but just check that elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. So here the knees need to be bent and the feet hooked, so you've got a little wider stable base. So one foot, top foot in front of the bottom ankle. Hand comes down in front of the chest. We're going to lift the pelvis up and feel those muscles engage here. So there's your stage 1 plank. We're going to come down. We're going to send the legs further away. Then lift and put power down through the legs and then take the arm up. There's your stage 2. Stage 3. Hand down in front of the chest. Little knee bend. Bring your hand to where your elbow was. Lift. And send the pelvis up. Bring the legs up. So now we've got a little bit of a hip upright. Now we can take the arm up. There's your side bend. We can lift the pelvis a bit more and get more of a lift. Or we can come down to the side plank. So those are the 3 positions. We're going to start with the second one. to work through this little routine. Okay. On the elbow, lift the pelvis up. Hold. Bring the arm up to your hip. Hold. Now, we're on the edges of the feet. We're going to take that hand down. Bring it down. We're on the toes. We're on the elbows. There's your center plank. We're going to rotate the ankles and come onto the other side of your feet. And then come on to the other side. Side plank. You'll notice that the hand is still facing forward. The elbow is still underneath the shoulder. Bring the hand down. Come down to elbow plank. Hold. Rotate onto the other side. Lift. Hold. Still working hard through the core. Keep the legs strong, squeeze together so we can work through into the hips, stabilizing the pelvis. Hold the plank, then rotate to the other side. And center. Hold. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees and work the elbows back. So opening out through the back and rise up onto your knees. And we're coming on to a kneeling side plank. So we start on the knees. Drop the shoulders down, give them a bit of a roll. Then we're going to send one leg out to the side. We're going to tip to the sides. So we're going to be engaging the muscles underneath here. So we tip. We're also going to be working quite hard into this hip. Place the hand down. And you might find, oh, it's a little bit too far away. You might need to reach for the block. But the leg is going to counterlever. And then we're going to find our center as we bring the hand further down and bring the top leg up. Then we can take the arm up and take the fingers to the forehead. Lift and lower the leg. 1, 2, 3. So we're working the outer thigh. We're working the stability of your supporting leg and round the hip and lower. Bend the knee. Come back onto your knees. Ready for the other side. All the time we're focusing on all of these muscles around, thinking obliques, transversus muscles. Keep that top shoulder back. Press the hand down. Lift the leg. To challenge the muscle at the top of the leg here. Take the arm up and lift and lower. 1, 2, 3. 4. And 2 more. And lower. Bring the leg in. Come up to kneeling. So we should have felt some control working all the way around like a corset while we're thinking stability through the shoulders, working shoulder stability too, also part of our core strength. Let's come into a little fun exercise where we're going to fix the abdominals. So if you have any neck issues, please avoid this exercise, because the last thing we want is for you to be rolling onto your neck. We need to roll just to the shoulders and certainly keep well away from the neck. We're going to fix the abdominals into a tight ball position. So we need to be at the back of the sit bones, and we tuck the head in, drop the shoulders, pull those abdominals in all the way and deepen your lumbar flexion to roll to your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to balance. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the balance. We're fixing those abs, staying tight. Keep your eyes down to your hips. Stay rounded. Stay at the back of your pelvis. Deepen. Stay. One more. Exhale up. Roll. Hold. And place the feet down. Extend up to straight back. And we're coming up to standing. We're going to find a little way of coming up to standing from this seated position. Take one leg back behind you, so open up through the hip. Take the hands to the side, drop that hip, come through, tuck your back toe underneath, lift and step. And I should be facing the other way, but so we are now working into our balance for standing. So connect, set. We're going to take the leg up and take the arms wide. Hold. So a little exercise for your strengthening of the knees would be to extend the knees, but working in balance. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So we want power up through from your feet. Switch on. Keep the pelvis level. Stabilize through the shoulders. Create that feeling of the whole of your body, your core, engaged. And then press down and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Trying to find that stability on one leg. It's all about creating that core strength. Okay, taking the leg back. Engage and draw up the abdominals in towards your spine. We're going to tip from your hips. Engage the glute muscle. Take the arms forward and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel that glute muscle working. Step back. Step in. Other leg. Try and keep the alignment so your pelvis stays level. Take the arms forward. Engage those core muscles. Squeeze the glute muscles. And lift the leg. Tip forward. 5, 4, 3. Lift and lower. 3, 2. Last one. Step back. Step in. Okay. So we're finally moving into this calming now. We're going to add in an exercise called the saw, but we're going to be standing. It's an element of balance, an element of core control with flexibility. So the legs are out wide, the toes are out. Soften the knees slightly and then connect. Take the arms out wide. Rotate. Keep the hips facing forward. Flex down to your thigh. Take the hand back behind you. Scoop it up. Roll down your leg. And roll back up. Return. Let's go the other way. Rotate. legs. Roll back up. So we're using the power in the glutes and the hamstrings, as well as the abdominals, the flexion. Everything is active. We'll breathe. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Okay, a little bit more balance. Let's take the leg in and take the arms up. Grow tall and send one leg out to the side. Tip sideways. Find the side bend and then come to balance. Again, we're challenging the lateral aspects of your hips as well as down into the side of your body. And go again up to the other side. Tip. Out. Keep the supporting leg knees soft and lift. Find your center. Inner thighs having to work equally, the outer thigh up into the hip. 3, 2, 1, and in. Extend now. Here's your extension exercise as we take the arms back and avoid tipping the pelvis back. We want to keep it underneath us. We don't want to arch into the lower spine and release. Keep the pelvis aligned so don't push the bottom back. Take the arms up, and it back. Keep the head in line with the upper spine so you're not tipping and hinging in the neck joints. And then roll back down. And roll the shoulders. And there we have day 3 complete. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because that's going to help me provide more in terms of fitness tips and Pilates sessions. And let me know what you might be struggling with your fitness journey, and then that will help me give you more tips and information. So tomorrow we're on day 4, and that's going to be all about enhancing flexibility while maintaining your core strength. So we're going to be working through a series of stretching and mobility exercises that you'll be able to ease your tension and improve the fluidity, improve your movements while keeping your core engaged. So until then, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.